Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what it is. Rest in peace, Mac, don't trip. Gotta thank Coda for the hit. Hobby to legit. Now we body every bitch.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my trip to Malaysia. So I went on a 3-part trip to Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, and I'm finally going to talk about Malaysia. I stayed in Kuala Lumpur and I really enjoyed my trip. My main reason to go was see the Batu caves and I was not disappointed. Let's start with where I stayed. So I stayed in Expression Suite. This was such a beautiful hotel. It was about 45 minutes away from the airport. I used a Grab with my friend. A Grab is like Uber of Southeast Asia. And it was about 175 Malaysian ringgits, which is about $40 USD. Here's my amazing view from my room, which was about the 40th floor. It was about $60 USD a night, which is about 250 Malaysian ringgit. My room had a king-size bed and my own laundry. Here's one of the rooftop pools. It was so gorgeous. It gets really cold because of the wind, but it's still beautiful. View at night. The amenities were just on point here. It even had a rooftop gym with this lovely view. It had tons of machines and a lot of space. So overall, the hotel was great. Really great spacious room, comfortable bed, clean, amazing staff, really kind and friendly. The amenities were just on point. It was so beautiful. The only thing I didn't like about it was there was no dining or food. I believe this is because it's just kind of fully reopening, and there wasn't, when I first got there, I didn't know the area too well, so there wasn't too much to eat. We had to just go across the street to the McDonald's. That's all we saw. But then we started using this service called Grab. I already talked about it, but you can use it as like an Uber for Southeast Asia, but it also is like a food delivery service. So I would highly recommend downloading Grab while you're in Southeast Asia. But once I started to get to know the area, there was like a park right behind the hotel where I would like be able to go for a run, and there was like a lot of cafes and a lot of places to eat. So once I got to know the area, the location was actually a nice location. So on my first day, I went to the Batu caves, and from the hotel, it was about, I want to say, a 30-minute ride. And the price of that was also around, caves was about 35 USD, which is about 154 Malaysian ringgit. So not too bad. Yeah, my advice for transportation would probably be to like download Grab.
To the music. To the music. It turned out to be food for the...
So this is a Hindi temple. It's the first Hindi temple I've seen in Southeast Asia. I've only seen Buddhist temples, so this was very interesting, and it was just so cool and unique to see and experience. You could actually buy little bananas there that went to charity and feed the monkeys. It's like as close as I'll get after getting like scratched by one in Bali. say hi.
So we spent about 2 hours at the caves, the temple, and the adjacent nature areas and temples. So we went to get some food. There's only Indian food available, and it was so good. This was about $5 USD, 22 Malaysian ringgits. There's a metro right by the cave, so we decided to go a few stops over and just walk around the city.
Things they have in okay.
So because of the Muslim population in KL, a lot of the restaurants were halal, so they didn't serve pork, which was great for me because I don't eat pork, but they also didn't serve alcohol in a lot of the restaurants. And here's just some of the dogs we saw outside. After a long day, it was so nice to just enjoy all the amenities in the hotel, especially the rooftop infinity pool. So on our second day, we really wanted to check out the city. We wanted to see Petronas Towers and the KL viewpoint. Unfortunately, it was sold out to go inside the Petronas Towers, so this is something you want to like buy online ahead of time. So we just hung out outside. I really liked it because there's these locals with like really nice lenses offering to take your picture for 20 Malaysian ringgit, which was like 5 USD, and look at how nice this picture turned out. So we were able to get tickets to the viewpoint, which was about 25 USD or 110 Malaysian ringgits. I thought it was pretty cool. It was a long wait, but what I really liked was when you're at the viewpoints that they gave you about 30 seconds to like take a bunch of pictures. So both my friend and I flew back this day, but I did have time to swing by the Petronas Towers and see the inside before my flight.